Hello and good morning. My name's Amanda Ruback. I'm a nurse and the community outreach coordinator here at the Missouri Poison Center. Sorry this has gotten started a little later, but I had started taping and I was on mute, so bear with me as we start over. So I wanted to spend some time today to go through our website and show you some of the great education and resources that we have here at the Missouri Poison Center. So first off, our website is missouripoisoncenter.org. Should be pretty easy to remember. Once you click that in, you will get to our homepage, which is right here. And so a couple of key points for our website. The first being you can use this click link to call if you have a poison question, exposure, or emergency, as well as this little red button down here. If I were to click that, it would directly dial me to the Missouri Poison Center if you're using a Missouri landline or cell phone. Now, if I wanted to live chat with a poison specialist, one of our registered nurses or pharmacists, I could click here and that would get me to a live chat with one of our specialists online. So those are the quick little links in terms of what you would need to get going with a call or exposure. But let's say you wanted just to educate yourself, or you were getting information for a class, Girl Scout troop, or community event, and you just wanted more information. You could go to a number of different things up at the top here on our website. Again, if you just need help right away, call now, live chat. There's also some great first aid information. So let's say you got some chemical on your skin and you were just wanting some quick advice, you could watch this video here, which describes some of the first aid steps as well as is written out here. And then if you want to click over to something like an eye exposure, again, another video link with some quick first aid steps. So that again is in this Get Help Now section, as well as some information for suicide prevention and resources to crisis lines, as well as some warning signs and some key tips for help. Now, otherwise, if you had questions about a specific substance, you could do that searching up here in the Is This a Poison section. This is one of my favorite sections of our website. It is a listing of over 165 or so different products, substances, and medication. So you could click on something here. You could look at all the substances in an A through Z listing. Let's say you wanted to know more about vinegar. So we go here and we can see our vinegar is there. Or you could do a little search around. What it does show us is the risk level, meaning is it low, medium, or high, as well as the potential symptoms and some first aid information, eye exposure, first aid, and then some additional information about the product. So if I were to go back again to that A through Z listing, you'll see so many different things that we have resources and information about, probably things you didn't even think of. Now, if I go all the way to the top in this section up through that A, if I wanted just to look for something specific, let's say bleach. So I start typing in my bleach. I do come up with standard bleach as well as hydrogen peroxide, which has some bleaching capacity and might have bleach in some of the wording of certain cleaning products. And so you can click on which one most fits your example. So this is called Is This a Poison? It's a whole section of our website that's dedicated to products, substances with some basic information. The bottom line, though, is each case can be different and your exposure is personal to you. So if you want to start here, great. And then I would encourage you to use our specialists on the hotline or on the chat line by calling 1-800-222-1222. And when you do that, you will reach in contact with one of our registered nurses or pharmacists directly who can help you and give you individualized treatment. All right, next section of our website, if you go all about poisons, there are a number of different things, but I want to highlight a couple here. Trending topics is our monthly blog that we write. And so we just put this one out a few days ago about poisonous caterpillars and the different types that might be in the state of Missouri. Scrolling down, there's a variety of other topics, maybe things that you might have seen on social media, or things that might be new or informational. So there's a lot of great information. There's also a lot of old ones here. So you can go all the way back through 11 pages of trending topics. If you wanted to know just about a certain category, some of these are cross-posted in a number of different categories. So for example, if I wanted to just find things about medicine, I could click here. And this gets us to all of the different blogs and posts and things that have happened over the years and recently about medicine. So you can see some of those listed there. It's sort of a way to just get it to the category that you're interested in. So again, lots of great resources. Again, you can go back to other categories down here at the bottom. Seasonal is interesting because this talks about the different seasons. Now, summer is still with us, but ending soon. This will change to fall. But if you wanted to read some summer poison prevention tips, you could look here, as well as anything seasonal, whether it's back to school or holiday poisons or winter things. So again, I'd encourage you to look through all the different categories. Now, if you are somebody who does education in the community, whether it's in a school or a scout troop or an after-school program or for older adults, there's great education. So, of course, that's called education. And you can go here to lesson plans. And lesson plans, there are actually three lesson plans per age group, starting at preschool all the way through older adults. So if I wanted just to show you a highlighter and an overview of them, I could go here, and then let's say I'm a preschool teacher and I want to find a lesson plan for preschoolers. I could click here, and then I could read the three different lesson plans that we have for preschool based. And so again, just clicking through, finding that lesson plan gives us objectives, what teachers, students should learn, how to prepare for it, and then just telling you about the lesson. So again, lesson plans are great even for older adults. This is a great program on medicine safety. And so you could click here to learn more about that. Now, you can also print out activity sheets, which are all downloadable PDFs with little mazes and crossword puzzles, coloring pages, and those are all free and able to be printed to whatever scale you need. Another fun thing is our games. Again, under education, we have 2 online games. If you wanted to play this, you would be shown a side-by-side comparison of medicine and candy, trying to figure out the difference. And of course, working with kids, we want to teach them that, medicine can look like candy. And if you're unsure, it's best to ask an adult. So that game's here. There's also information on specific groups, like if you wanted to do a community education or older adults. And then for healthcare providers, let's say you you're a nurse or a pharmacist as well. You're wanting to do some more education on a healthcare level. We do a quarterly blog here for healthcare providers called our Poison Alert. And then we have other resources, whether it's an antidote chart, as well as information about our education and trainings that we can offer. So all under education, preschool, through older adults, through healthcare providers and communities. Now, one of the nice sections that we have is our order materials. And so we have physical materials like brochures, magnets, and posters. We also have downloadable resources and videos, as well as multilingual resources and an app. So let me just quickly go through each of those as well. So if you wanted to order some material for your upcoming event, you could go to order material, again, order material. And then this goes just like your online shopping, right? You put in that you need 25 and you can add that to your order. That adds it to your cart up here. And then when you're ready, you clicked on a couple of different things. You need 10 of these books and oh, you like those Mr. Yuck stickers. I'm going to add 5 of those. And so then let's say I'm done. So either I can scroll all the way. Actually, sorry, you're going to click here on the cart, or you can click up here in the little checkout area. So, and then that will get you to view what you put in. And then you can go here. Again, all of our resources are free resources for residents in the state of Missouri. There may be order limitations. Let's say you have a very large event and you need 500 of something. We would definitely want to know a little bit more so we can best serve you. But for smaller quantities, all you need to do is just fill this out, and then we will ship it out as well. And so that is all free to you. We appreciate you using and sharing our resources. It really helps get the word out there about the Poison Helpline and our services. All right, so that's the order materials. There are also great videos that we've produced over the years on different topics, awareness, first aid videos. So you can go here and watch whether it's an older video from the 70s, cute like Mr. Yuck video, to some more interesting first aid and even information on carbon monoxide and other poison related topics. For downloadable resources, these are a lot of PDFs that we have. There's 4 different pages of them. So I would encourage you to go here if you want to see our annual report. This is where we'll post our toolkit for National Poison Prevention Week next year, as well as there's little pages for each age group, whether it's child, teen, adults, and older adults. Again, some of those summer seasonal things. So it has a lot of great resources here, checklists for babysitters or home poison checklist. If you wanted to know a little bit more about some of the things in your home and the different poisons that are in those locations of your home. Again, this is a downloadable PDF that you could print off and use. Again, we also have some multilingual resources. We have a brochure in each of these languages. We have 23 different languages, and all you would need to do is find the language you're interested in and go to the clickable download, and that would download the brochure. You could then print it. We do have this brochure in English and Spanish in print, but if you need other languages listed here, you could download, print, and use it there. All right. One of our great new things is that we have an app. The Missouri Poison Center has an app. It's both in the Apple and Google Play stores. You can use it by downloading the app either through there or clicking on this QR code. It's also on our homepage. You'll see the QR code. And so it tells us a little bit about it. It's really great. We are almost in another new version of the app coming out, I would say, in the next few weeks. So look for that and update it, and encourage you to have it. It helps give you a quick clickable way to contact the Poison Center, as well as many of our resources and the game for kids. All right, so that's all in the order section. Let's say I wanted parts of our website translated into Spanish. That does that there. We'll do that back. It's not our whole website, but it does give a good page of information as well as a link to the Spanish resources brochure that we have. All right, let's get it back to English and back to the home page. Now, let's say you just didn't know where to go. There's a great search bar feature right here with a little eyeglass. Let's say I wanted to know about carbon monoxide. And so I type that in and push enter. It'll then find anything on our website relating to carbon monoxide. This is a video, another video, a brochure. These are blogs and different tip sheets as well. And so it gives you just on that search term. Let's say I wanted to know about plants. Again, by searching plants, I find anything that is relating to plants, the springtime plants, as well as plants like cannabis and other types of outdoor, indoor plants. All right, going back to the home page, we are nearly done with a quick overview. I just want to, again, show you some of the other resources. Many of these are duplicated. The Is This a Poison? The link to the app, link to our education section, link to some kids' activities, which we looked at, great resources that are printable or orderable, and then more information about the Poison Center. If we get all the way to the bottom, we can also see that we have other sections on our footer, whether it's a contact us, a quick link to our annual report, information for the media or press, as well as other resources for healthcare professionals. Now, if you want to just get regular updates and information from the Missouri Poison Center, you can definitely sign up for our newsletter. It's a monthly newsletter we'll send to you, and that has great information about some of these new updates, like things like our app updates, as well as trends that we're seeing. Contact information, as well as how to connect with us on social media. We are on a number of different platforms, from Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. So click link there. Again, lots of great information. If you take the time to go through, we've spent about 15 minutes looking at some of the basic components of our website, but you could find so much great information for yourself, for your family, for your workplace, or for the community that you are in. Please save the Poison Help number, the Missouri Poison Center number, in your phone. It's 1-800-222-1222, and give us a call or reach out to chat anytime. Thanks, guys.